So today I will be showing you how to do pink and white acrylic ombre nails with 3D flowers. Now I am getting ready to apply my nail tips on my natural nail, and I already added some nail glue. So once you're done adding some nail glue on your nail tip, you can go ahead and place it under your LED lamp to dry. And what you would like to do is continue that step by adding some nail glue on your nail tip, then placing it on your natural nail, and after you're done doing that, you can go ahead and place it under your lamp to dry. So now you would like to go ahead and take your 100 to 180 nail grip file to start shaping and filing the nail. When filing your nail tip, always make sure you file the right and the left side of that nail tip. All I am doing now is trimming down the nail tip to the length that I want. Now you can continue shaping and filing the nail tip. So once you're done filing the nail tips, you are going to go ahead and pour some monomer into your dapping dish. Always remember to clean your acrylic brush before going ahead and use it. So all I did was place it into my dapping dish. Now I'm getting ready to place my paper tissue near me so I can pass my acrylic brush on it. Since I am doing a pink and white ombre acrylic nail, I am going to start off with my white acrylic powder, and this is the natural pink acrylic powder that I will be using. If you want that nail set to last, you are going to go in with your primer. Now I am getting ready to apply my first acrylic bead. You are going to apply your first acrylic bead where your natural nail and that nail tip meets, then you are going to gently brush it down. Now for your second acrylic bead, you are going to place it lower down where you added your first acrylic bead. Now you are going to gently brush it downwards. Now for your third acrylic bead, you can place it lower down at the tip of the nail, or you can just fill in the gaps to where acrylic is needed, and this is what I did. And now I'm just going to go to the tip of the nail and I'm just going to brush it upwards. Now you can start getting ready to apply your second acrylic color, and I'm going to go in with my natural pink, and here I'm going to place my first natural pink acrylic powder close to my cuticle so I can blend in the two colors together. Whilst blending the two colors together, I noticed that the natural pink is way too light, so I am going to go in with a different pink acrylic powder. So I have decided to go with this acrylic powder. This is like the perfect acrylic powder to do my ombre. So I'm going to continue by applying some acrylic powder close to my cuticle area, and I'm going to gently brush it down. When applying acrylic powder, you have to be very gentle so that it doesn't run down your cuticle area, and try your best not to put too much acrylic powder around that cuticle area. Now I'm getting ready to add my last bit of acrylic powder for that nail tip, and I'm going to gently brush it upwards. Now for my second finger, I am going to add my white acrylic powder. So all the steps you did when applying acrylic to that first fingernail tip, you are going to continue it to the rest of the nail tips. And you are going to apply acrylic powder to the nail tip, apply to where is needed. Now you can go in with your pink acrylic powder and you are going to place it where your natural nail and the nail tip meets and gently brush it down. Now for your second bead, you are going to place it on top of your first acrylic bead. And all you are going to do is continue that step to all of the nail tips by applying acrylic powder to the nail tip, making sure that the nail tip is covered with acrylic powder. Now I am getting ready to do my pinky, and I'm finishing up adding white acrylic powder to the pinky. So now I'm going to add my pink acrylic powder to where my natural nail and that nail tip meets. Then I'm going to gently brush it down, and I'm going to keep applying acrylic powder to that nail tip so I can go ahead and move to the last one. Now to finish up my last nail, I am going to continue adding white acrylic powder to that nail tip. Now I am going to go in with my pink acrylic powder, and for my first bead I am going to place it where my natural nail and my nail tip meets. Now for my second bead, I am going to place it on top of that first bead. And I am going to continue that step by applying acrylic powder to the entire nail tip. So once you're done applying acrylic, you are going to go in with your hand file to start shaping and filing the nail. And I did not take this part on camera, but I took this part by using my nail drill. So once you're done using your hand file, you are going to go in with your nail drill to help clean around your cuticle area. And also the nail drill is to help to give that nail the final shape, to help clean underneath that nail, around that nail tip, and also clean around the cuticle area. So once you're done using your nail drill, you are going to go in with your buffer, and the buffer is to help remove any scratches that are there from using the nail drill and your hand file. Now you can start getting ready to design the nail, and I'm going to go in with my new nail glue that I took out from the packet, and I'm going to place it close to my cuticle. I have decided to place some diamonds close to my cuticle area. Now I am getting ready to do my pinky, and I'm just going to place some diamonds around my cuticle area. Now I am getting ready to do my thumb, and I'm going to place some diamonds close to my cuticle as well. Now I am getting ready to do my 3D acrylic nail flowers. I'm getting ready to place my first bead close to the edge of the nail tip. I am going to give it a try again. My first acrylic bead didn't turn out the way I wanted it to turn out. So here I'm just going to place my first acrylic bead, and I am going to let it dry for a few seconds. Now I can get ready to start designing that acrylic bead into a 3D flower. Now I am getting ready to pick up my second acrylic bead so I can place it on the nail tip, and I am going to let it dry for a few seconds like my first acrylic bead. Then I am going to place my acrylic brush in the center so I can be able to create that 3D flower that I want. I am trying my best not to pick up a big acrylic bead so that it doesn't ruin the acrylic flower that I'm trying to create. Now for my last nail tip, I am going to place some 3D flowers randomly. Now I'm getting ready to add some crystals around that 3D flower that I created on both fingers. So I have decided to only place 2 crystals on this finger, and the next finger I am going to place about 4 crystals. To finish up the nails, we are going to add some top coat, and this is going to help to give the nails the shine that it needs. And you are just going to add some top coat to all of the nail tips. Now to finish up the nails, we are going to go in with our cuticle oil. And this is help to strengthen your cuticles and also give your cuticles some shine. And this is how the nails turned out. The nails turned out pretty good, I must say. I really like to see how the 2 colors blended well together. I love to see the crystals on the nails, the 3D acrylic flowers. I can only say I am not satisfied with one of the nail tips. The nail design turned out cute. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!